Atiendo boludo.
¡Qué pitufo este!
No si disfrutarlo, hermano.
Hola, somos los Backstreet Boys. Quédense en verso.
Quiero saber qué los inspiró el año 2000 para construir este disco.
Well, we had been tossing around different ideas about what we were going to call the album. And since we are part of a generation that's going to get to experience the new Millennium, Millennium was one of our first ideas for the name of the album. But we were like, we don't know, let's see if we can come up with something better. But we always kept coming back to it. We have a song on the album which is dedicated to the fans. It's about the fans. It's called Larger Than Life. And we wanted to maybe name the album Larger Than Life, but we didn't want people to get the wrong idea like Backstreet Boys Larger Than Life and think that we were big-headed or that, you know, we had ego problems. But so we just decided to call it Millennium.
And Millennium, the whole title, just came about as we were having a conversation about what's to come of the future and what's to come when really nobody knows. The fans don't know, the Backstreet Boys don't know, nobody really knows.
I have my own opinions on the future. I think that, the internet, I don't agree with it to a certain extent because people can sit in front of the internet and live their whole lives through it.
And never get up and do anything else. Because there's so much to do on the internet. Yeah. It's kind of scary.
And I think that that's what this is going to be all about. But who knows? You never know.
Si tuvieran la posibilidad de hablar un minuto al mundo entero y dar el consejo que tengan ganas o decir simplemente lo que quieran, ¿qué dirían en ese momento?
I think that if I had 1 minute, I would say that everybody on this earth needs to live every day like it's their last. Live like there's no tomorrow. What I mean by if you live like every day till it's like it's last, you experience life and you enjoy it.
And you?
I think I'd just try to get everybody to think about the earth, about our environment. We need to start conserving the earth or it's not going to be here very much longer.
Are you ready to party tonight?
And I was like, wow, we're definitely coming back here.
¿Cómo va a ser esta vez que van a venir?
We're doing a show in the round this time, so now we can actually kind of be closer to the fans instead of the stage being here and everybody back here.
Be careful.
We're gonna be in the middle and everybody is around us. Everybody is around. Yes.
Oh yeah. A lot of things to do.
We want the fans and their families to walk into the arena and feel as if they're in a whole other place. And when they leave, they have this everlasting impression of the Backstreet Boys embedded in their head and in their heart. So they will, take this show with them for the rest of their lives.
¿Qué representa para ustedes este nuevo trabajo?
We just decided to call it Millennium because it's a new millennium, a new era, new album, and we're looking towards the future.
Hay una fórmula, hay un estilo para manejar el éxito, la familia, los amigos. Los escucho.
We want to keep certain things private, I think. Sometimes you may feel like talking about it, sometimes you may not. It's important to us, I think, to have our families and people that we can share our lives and our goals and our dreams with around us.
Antes de viajar hacia Orlando, uno que es portador de lo que las chicas preguntan, el tema o los temas eran amor, chicas, novias.
I have a girlfriend. Some of us have girlfriends, some of us don't.
Something that I think me and Nick have in common is that we're shy when it comes to approaching a girl or talking to a girl, initially making conversation.
The eyes of a woman are like the deep ocean. There are so many treasures to be found.
Just a big muchas gracias to all.
Señoras y señores, hemos llegado hasta Orlando y estamos con los Backstreet Boys.
Hola.
Kevin y Nick, how are you?
Good. Yeah.
Nice to see you again.
How are you?
Fine,
Yeah.
thank you.
Hola, somos los Backstreet Boys. Quédense en versos.
Quiero saber qué los inspiró el año 2000 para construir este disco.
Well, we had been tossing around different ideas about what we were going to call the album. And since we are part of a generation that's going to get to experience the new millennium, Millennium was one of our first ideas for the name of the album. But we were like, we don't know, let's see if we can come up with something better. But we always kept coming back to it. We have a song on the album which is dedicated to the fans. It's about the fans. It's called Larger Than Life. And we wanted to maybe name the album Larger Than Life, but we didn't want people to get the wrong idea like Backstreet Boys Larger Than Life and think that we were big-headed or that, we had ego problems. But so we just
obviously the Millennium's coming up, and we feel like, we want to bring it in ahead of time. That's why the album was released on May 18th. And we took the time for this album to really make a, if you like to call it, an evolution and growth for us.
Now welcome back, Backstreet TV Live on MTV. Huge crowd of Backstreet Boys fans outside our Times Square studio. How does it feel today compared to when the day your first record came out? What's the difference between that day?
Big difference. Night and day. Big difference. We're across the street of Virgin doing a record signing. And we had a
Atiendo, boludo. ¡Qué pitufo este!
Sos inimputable, hermano.